Hello, and welcome to this week's second TV Tropes topic. It is, did we just have tea with Cthulhu? It's got a poem by Shel Silverstein. I met a ghost, but he didn't want my head. He only wanted to know the way to Denver. I met a devil, but he didn't want my soul. He only wanted to borrow my bike a while. I met a vampire, but he didn't want my blood. He only wanted 2 nickels for a dime. I keep meeting all the right people at all the wrong times. Shel Silverstein, The Monsters I've Met. And there's another quote. It says, Buck seems nonchalant about his appointment with the 10-horned beast from the abyss. Now they just routinely hang out with the guy, unperturbed by his mind-reading and mind control powers. It says slacktivist on Left Behind. Don't know what either of those things are. It's big. It's scary. It's horrible. It's so much more powerful than you that it could kill you without thinking, or maybe just by thinking. And it has just invited you to have a nice cup of tea with a bun, or a nice chat. For whatever reason, be it sinister and self-serving or just misunderstood, the big, horrible, scary thing treats you in a friendly manner. This can lead to some troubling questions of etiquette. While traditionally one uses the fork on the far left for salad, it's frequently unclear to the mortal in this situation how this rule is modified by alien geometries. And what does a mind warped beyond human understanding consider tasteful dinner conversation? These problems are, of course, magnified by the fact that among Eldrick's abominations, it is almost universally considered an appropriate response to breaches of etiquette to reach across the table, hypocritical as that may seem, and eat one's dining companion. But to make things easier, they usually prefer 2 cubes of sugar and a drop of virgin blood for creamer. Similar to Pals with Jesus, but here we have the added weirdness that the creature seems scary. Compared to Enemies with Death, where the menacing cosmic figure is hostile, this is a welcome, if weird, reprieve. Ready to know, Mr. Bond, I expect you to dine, and did Mom just have tea with Cthulhu? But here, the other party seems genuinely friendly. Often used to show the villain as affably evil or an anti-villain. Maybe part of an enemy mind. If things go beyond this, you may be in, did you just romance Cthulhu territory? A distant relative of go-karting with Bowser. If you didn't know it was a cosmic horror until after you had tea, it's a twisted subversion of, God was my co-pilot? However, an Eldritch abomination is not necessarily evil. There's every chance that the creature is just misunderstood and actually kind of friendly. Even if it doesn't follow any known laws of reality, it's not a certainty that it's evil. Sometimes happens in Lovecraft Light. And it has this weird picture of this, I'm considering it's Cthulhu, but it's got like green wings and octopus mouth and an ice cream cone with a skull on it. It would freak somebody out, but it kind of looks totally cute in the picture. That sounded kind of weird. So, examples. Obligatory maximum right example, Book 5 and Max, when the huge mutated sea monsters actually help them get into the secret underwater James Bond base, pretty much. Another underwater example, Bruce and the sharks from Finding Nemo, where they don't want to eat the fish and they want to be vegetarians. Fish are friends, not food, as the one guy spits a fish bone out of his mouth. Whenever Sylar was pretending to be good or was not killing people but talking to people, that's the thing. And SpongeBob, whenever he's around the Flying Dutchman, because the Flying Dutchman could just go like and kill SpongeBob, but he never does. Almost never does. which really comes to a head in the one where they get on his ship and just start annoying the crap out of him. He's like, I will give you 3 wishes. And the last wish is, I wish the Flying Dutchman was a vegetarian. And he turns him into fruit. That's always fun. So, yeah. I think it's good to get back into the swing of things. I don't know why. Like I said, I wasn't really feeling up to this last week. So, hopefully next week I'll be fine as well. Work is just screwing with me a little bit. But, next week, as usual, I do not have my list in front of me. I will try to at least get 1 more, because I might have to go down to 1 just because of work schedules and stuff, 1 a week. And it might be Tuesday, you never know. It could be any day of the week. I'm just saying this right now. The Wednesdays thing is kind of off the table. It's going to be whenever I'm going to be able to do it. So, just be warned of that. So, until then, I will see you guys next time, and keep reading Tropes pages, because you will learn a lot.